Hi, my name's Haley Widenhofer, and I did the Week 7 case analysis on trust the algorithm or your gut. So AI today can still be biased or unbiased. So there are 180 human biases that have been defined and classified that affect how people make decisions. These biases then find their way into AI systems. So that is why IBM is working on developing ways to reduce the bias in datasets that are used to train AI. Overall, this will avoid discrimination in decision making and break the chain of human bias. So how are they doing this? How will it work? They plan on doing this with rating systems that rate the fairness of the AI system. And then based on the rating, the user can then consider whether or not they want to trust it. AI systems are also working to understand human values. So IBM believes only AI systems that are unbiased will be the ones that will survive within the next 5 years. So a little bit of case background. Alaya is the VP of Sales for BBI. She is looking to hire a marketing director to support her division's portfolio of 34 different products. And there are two possible candidates, Molly or Ed. Alaya had mentored Molly through the pitch and launch of her own service and knows her capabilities. She knows her strengths and weaknesses. While Ed came through Christine, which is a corporate VP of HR, Christine actually brought Ed's resume to Alaya and presented him as a candidate. So the interviews. Ed was first before Molly. They met in a professional business space. He was late and discombobulated when he arrived. He did give polished and sharp answers, but Alaya thought he was stiff and that he almost seemed like he was rehearsed in his answers. So when he left, she did not have a good feeling or feel excited about hiring him. While Molly, on the other hand, was back to back after Ed's. They met in a more casual place. They met for lunch, gave polished and sharp answers, and Alaya thought she was warmer and more self-aware. She thought that Molly knocked it out of the park. So after the interviews, Brad and Christine came to Alaya with the email and meeting analysis that they had performed. So Brad is the data scientist. He performed a network analysis on Molly and Ed's email and meeting history over the past 6 months. Ed was connected to a beauty division and many other key people in other groups, while Molly was only connected mainly within her own group of cleaning products. Christine believes HR decisions should be based off of data. So we're confident that decisions made using our algorithms are reasoned, strong, and less biased by personal feelings towards employees. While Brad then emphasized that the algorithm is brand new, it's only been used to give 3 promotions so far, and that it's too early to tell if it is accurate and if it is correct. Christine seemed annoyed by this based on the case, and that made you wonder if maybe she possibly is biased towards Ed. So Alaya's team has been reaching out and asking many questions to Christine about the algorithms, and Christine is giving little to no information. So with the algorithm, you're still relying on information, performance reviews, resumes that conceivably have bias baked into them. Christine then focuses on the flight risk of each employee, stating that in the analysis, Ed was at a higher risk of leaving the company if not chosen for the promotion. So there were 2 expert opinions given based on this case. Prasad Hetty, head of Google Analytics, and Patty McCord, which is the chief talent officer at Netflix. Prasad Hetty said, only 3 opinions from the system is not enough to demonstrate the system's reliability. With promotions, it is important to know exactly why a choice is being made. Why is this system recommending Ed? Off of what basis is this being decided on? The people making the decision also should not be the ones who evaluated the candidates. While Patty McCord, on the other hand, said, Alaya is the person who knows best who is fit for this role. In regards to gender, men are much more likely to receive promotions, so this would be a great chance for Molly to receive it. Alaya could actually review and assess the maps for both men and women across the company to see if men are invited to more meetings across the board. Maybe there is a gender infrequency occurring in the company. And if Alaya has set aside her personal feelings and is objectively considering who is best, she should hire Molly. So who should she hire? Molly or Ed? So I think that Alaya should hire Molly because of 7 different reasons. The system is not yet reliable. Christine is not sharing much information in regards to the system and its methodology. Until the system is free from bias and proven to be unbiased, it should not be focused on in regards to promotions or hiring. Alaya felt the best about Molly's interview and her response to the questions. Elia had already worked closely with Molly, knowing her strengths and weaknesses, like I mentioned before, and will be the one working the closest to the marketing director. Elia also knows best who is fit for the role, and she should trust her instinct. I believe, based on the two experts' opinions, they would have both chosen Molly as well. So, what steps should the company use to fully deploy the use of this algorithm? Step 1, they need to gather the data. They need to make sure they are gathering unbiased data and not using any bad data that contains any biases through things such as race, gender, or ideas. Number 2, they need to organize. They need to go through the data and organize based on what is needed for that algorithm. Number 3, apply. Use the algorithm to discover insights, trends, and also tune new algorithms into the company that they can use. And number 4, expose. BBI needs to fully be clear with all of their employees about the methodology that the algorithm uses. Make it accessible by all employees so that they can use it as well to make unbiased decisions throughout the company. Here are my references.